perfect end to a perfect day. Manchester City 4, Manchester United 1. Oh, what a hedge! Oh, that's electrifying!
Hat-trick hunting, trick getting. Still the appetite is there for more. Oh, it is sensational!
Yeah, welcome guys, welcome. I wanted to do something different today, so I'm going to try this. It's just going to be about Wirtz. Obviously, as you can see from the title, Wirtz is key for Man City. I'm going to do a sort of a deep dive. I've always wanted to do one of these videos because they're very interesting. I've always watched a lot of people do them. It might not be as good with graphics, but I will try my best. But look, welcome to the channel, guys. First of all, subscribe. We're already close to 4K. We're literally at 4K because we are at 3,999. And I'm going to try, as I said, to do a lot of videos, basically because I'm always at home now. So I'm going to do as many videos as I can. And this one is recorded, and I'm going to try this recorded thing because I'm always live with you guys. Okay, so let's get into this Wirtz thing. Why Wirtz is perfect for Man City? For me, I'm going to explore the tactical, technical, and strategic alignment of the whole thing, of why City and other clubs like Bayern, other clubs like Liverpool are all dreaming of bringing Wirtz to the club. Do you know what surprised me, first of all, when I was doing research on Wirtz? He is a number 10, right? He can also play false 9. He can play out wide. But we all know that everybody wants him as the attacking midfielder. Why? Because of his even though he's versatile, people want him as an attacking midfielder because he's very creative. Now, you know Pep Guardiola values intelligent players who can see the game like a chessboard. Right now, we're missing somebody, KDB. He's 33 years old at this point in time. We all understand that. KDB has carried Man City for about 7 years. More than 7 years as the most creative player in the team. Basically, as I said, like a chessboard. Pep Guardiola always looks like, oh, let me find a player who can create for my team, even though I have a system. If you go back to Barcelona, right? Pep Guardiola had Messi. Messi was the H factor at Barcelona. If you go to Bayern, he had Robin, and then he also had Ribery. These were two players who could do something incredible when Pep Guardiola needs them. So that's why Wirtz is sold out. There is no such players. I'm telling you, unless the City scouting has found somebody we don't know, at this point in time, it's over. So let's get into this. Wirtz is one of Europe's brightest young talents. At just 21 years old, he's already the creative heartbeat of Bayern Leverkusen. That's why Bayern Leverkusen, if you look at them, they don't want to sell him to Bayern because they know that if they sell him to Bayern, then they might as well hand the league to Bayern. And they want to win the league again because they won the league recently. And Bayern Leverkusen is losing a lot of players. They lost a defender to Bayern for free. They're losing Pling-Pong to Liverpool, and they might be losing Wirtz. So they don't want to give Wirtz to Bayern. No way are they doing that. So anyway, let's keep getting into this. The other stuff, let me start with technical ability, right? He's got elite close control, dribbling in tight spaces. My God, that word dribbling in tight spaces just sounds very amazing. Dribbling in tight spaces. Because what is City missing? Recently, when we were watching the game, we watched Crystal Palace versus Man City. Echeverry came on, and when he came on, he was getting into these spaces and pointing at himself, saying, "Give me the ball," and nobody was giving him the ball. The players were just passing left, right, and every time he gets into space to try to receive the ball to fit in very, very like good spaces, or we call them tight spaces, they couldn't give him. This is what City is missing, and that's why I've been telling people we need to give Echeverry a chance. But now we're looking at a guy who's got elite ball control. He can dribble in tight spaces, then he can see a pass. And he's got excellent vision and passing range. High IQ at his age. He's only 21 years old, by the way. Only 21 years old, and he's got high IQ. I'm telling you, his technical ability is out of this world. Wirtz will be able to see those passes to Haaland that none of our players are able to do. Let me give another example. Obama Mush, he came to this team just this season in January. Obama Mush, every time he makes a run, he keeps pointing where he wants the ball. None of the players could see the vision. None of the players could see the pass. This is what Wirtz is going to bring to this team. That's why he's so key to City. That's why he's worth 150. Let's be honest. People who are creative like Wirtz are worth 150. Another thing I think I was speaking about was positional, being versatile, positional wise. As I said, he can play as a false nine. Wirtz can score goals, all types of score goals. And the thing about him, when he gets into the box, he's very dangerous. His goals are different. It's not a tap in. He can dribble into the box. He can receive the ball in dangerous areas, cross the box, get into the box, bend over the keeper. Whatever goals you're looking for, man, this guy can do it. He can also play as a wide forward. Every time I've seen him, sometimes he can drift right, he can drift left, and he's still able to be his man. I'm telling you, this versatility is what Pep Guardiola used to like in players like Bernardo Silva, who can play GM, Bernardo Silva, who can play left, who can play attacking midfielder. He used to also like it in Foden, who can play as a false nine, Foden, who can play left or right, or KDB, who can play as a false nine or attacking midfielder. KDB can play left or right. Versatility is what Pep Guardiola loves, and it's what's lacking in this team. Yes, we have Bernardo Silva, but he doesn't have the legs anymore. We need creativity, and this is what Wirtz is going to come with. Guys, let's not forget this. If you are to be Pep Guardiola's number 10 or be the player that takes over Kevin De Bruyne, the best midfielder in the Premier League, the best midfielder in the world with vision and a guy who can pass a pinpoint pass. Let's not forget that time. I just remember when we were playing Stoke City, Sané was through on goal, but KDB was on the halfway line. He still managed to thread a pass beyond all the defenders, beat them all with the pass, about 4 defenders, and he found Sané on his foot all the way from the halfway line. Incredible. That's what we call tactical intelligence. Now, if you're talking about tactical intelligence, Wirtz excels in this position. My God, I have seen passes from Wirtz that I'm like, oh my God, this guy is the KDB replacement. The thing about it is, my good friend Hamza said this. If you shop at Audi, you get Audi quality food. If City continue shopping at Audi, we'll get Audi quality players. At this point in time, when a big dressing room figure like KDB is leaving, you need to not shop at Audi. We're talking about you shopping at Gucci, you shopping at very expensive shops. Ferrari, you're getting a Ferrari. You're getting a Bugatti. That's what you're getting. You're not getting a Toyota Yaris or one of these Toyotas. You know, you're getting a proper Mercedes, man, top class Mercedes. The thing about Wirtz also, it's not about just the movement he has, the way he times his movements. It's so, oh my God, the way he times his movements, it's so good, and the way he exploits those half spaces when he gets them, like the way he times the movements when he sees somebody making a run into the box, the way he times, the way he passes that ball, it's even the weight of the ball. That's what we're missing in this team. And exploiting half spaces is very useful when people keep parking the bus as they do against City. Comfortable in operating between the lines. I don't know what else I can say. This guy just has so much. This makes him ideal for Pep's high possession and fluid system. Because when Pep is playing that tiki-taka, you need midfielders who can press. You need midfielders who can exploit half spaces. You need midfielders who are comfortable operating in between the lines. That's what we're missing in this team since KDB lost his legs, since KDB lost that he had. Anyway, apart from that, you would obviously think, oh, because he is sort of just a luxury player, so he's not a player who's worth to put in 110%. Nah, man, not Wirtz. His pressing and work rate is amazing. Wirtz is very committed off the ball, presses intelligently and recovers possessions. And if you look at his recoveries, Wirtz actually has the highest, or with not one of the highest recoveries in the Bundesliga, one of the highest recoveries in the Bayer Leverkusen team. This guy doesn't even, he doesn't say, oh, just because I'm the creative midfielder or I'm the star player, I'm not going to press. His commitment of pressing off the ball is amazing, and that's what we need. And he presses intelligently. It doesn't mean that he just presses for the sake of it and gets tired. He presses when it needs to be, when the team needs to press. There's a difference, guys. Pressing and pressing in an intelligent way. Because some players will just run for the sake of it and then they'll get tired. But some players will see an opportunity, press at certain moments, and they press in a way that they will cause the other team make a mistake. Guardiola's teams, right? Pep Guardiola's teams, they have always thrived because of structured pressing. This is what has been missing this season. Because back in the days, when we lose the ball, we used to press within 10 seconds to get the ball back. That's not happening with the midfielders we have. They don't have the legs. Gundogan is 34 years old. KDB is 33 years old. Bernardo Silva, right now, his legs are gone. Wirtz will fit because of energy, and tactically, he's very smart. Attack and defense begin with the front players at City, and we need the players. That's the reason why I hope if Haaland sees that Wirtz can press, he also has to start pressing. His output in 2024-25, I'm telling you, he's got 12 goals plus, 12 plus goals, 12 plus assists, key passes per 90. He's very high, 2.5. Progressive carries per 90, 5 plus. I'm telling you, this guy, his progressive carrying is incredible. Key passes incredible. Probably the highest at Bayer Leverkusen, and also probably one of the highest in Bundesliga. The numbers show creativity and end product, exactly what City are missing at the moment. And you know what? The thing about Wirtz is, why he's good for City is, as I said, he's just 21. He's already proven it at the top level. We are going to have him for so long because he's just 21 years old. So he's going to be the creative midfielder for so long. So we don't need to start looking for another creative midfielder. Potential to grow further under Pep Guardiola. Pep Guardiola took Rodri from Atletico Madrid and made him a Ballon d'Or winner. Pep Guardiola can make Wirtz a Ballon d'Or winner. Pep Guardiola is able to coach people to do better. Pep Guardiola coached Raheem to be one of the best finishers in Europe. And he can be the successor to KDB for a long time, as I've said. He can be the one who succeeds KDB. And this is an investment for the future for City. They don't have to go start buying elsewhere. And the thing about him is his mentality. I love it. He will easily fit in the dressing room because his maturity is beyond his years. Already a leader in Xavi Alonso's Leverkusen side, high work rate, humble background. He said he was still giving money to his parents for his parents to give him money until a certain age. This mentality, I think, matches what City are looking for. City are always looking for excellence and discipline. City don't just recruit you. They look at your background. So this high work rate and humble background will go well at City. Now, guys, we've got to the end of the video. Conclusion. Why Wirtz fits for Man City? Technically brilliant. Tactically brilliant. Tactically flexible. Mentally mature. Long-term value. Suits Pep's system. So easy. Wirtz is just not a good fit, but he could be transformational for this Man City team, and we need transformation. Anyway, guys, that was my video. Did you love this? If you love more of these videos, guys, I will do them. As I said, I'm not very good at graphics, but I said, let me try do something, a deep dive into Wirtz, why he's good for Man City. Let me know in the comments if you love these videos. I will do more of these case study videos. But guys, that is what I think why Wirtz will be so perfect for Man City. I'll see you on the next video, guys, and thank you for always being with me. And I have seen that we are close to getting to 4K. If we get to 4K, I will give away one of these jerseys. This one. Not mine, the one I'm wearing. I'm going to give a new one to whoever I pick. You first have to be subscribed. And on the day when we are doing the giveaway, you have to be live with me. But guys, enjoy this video. And I'll do more of these videos. Let me know what you think about Wirtz. Tell me if Wirtz is the right guy to sign. And Man City is the right fit for him. Thank you very much, guys. Have a great
Wins tackles! In front! Wonderful goal! It's a title winner!
perfect end to a perfect day. Manchester City 4, Manchester United 1. Oh, what a hit! Oh, that's electrifying!
Hat-trick hunting, trick getting. Still the appetite is there for more.